myself. Can't keep my hands to myself. I think that's as good as my hair is going to get today. Hey everybody, my name is Yazzie. Welcome to my channel called Sean's Real Life. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a while now, and I've been somewhat kind of getting, I guess, more frequent on posting things and stuff like that. I guess this is like a storytime video actually. So, first storytime video. If you can tell by the title, it's basically my coming out story and how I came out to like my friends and family and how my story turned out. And I was thinking telling my story might actually help other people because it's 2016 and it's still a big issue, I think, in coming out and stuff like that, and the process of coming out. And YouTube is a way of like sharing your stories and stuff like that, which I think is interesting and cool. When I was growing up, I think I didn't really think about it. Like, I really didn't have any crushes or anything like that. I think my childhood started pretty nice compared to, I don't know, just my childhood in general it was a good childhood, we'll put it that way. So about roughly, I would say, kindergarten, I didn't realize anything or I didn't notice anything. I think there's like 5 boys in my class and the rest were all girls, so all the dudes just hung out together. And yeah, I really didn't have any crushes or anything at that point. In 4th grade, I was in and out of homeschool throughout my life. I was going to transfer from like homeschool to 4th grade, and I think I didn't think much of it, but I actually mainly hung out with girls more because somehow I was just used to hanging out with the girls more. It was like I just hung out with girls and just hung out with them and dealt with all the quote-unquote elementary drama. I was about 10 years old about this time, and I was doing soccer, and I've been like with this team for a while since I was like, I don't know, I did soccer for about 3 years, I believe. And I had a crush on this guy. My first crush actually was this guy. I didn't even know his name. His name was, I don't know, but we didn't do anything. I just noticed that I did have a crush on this guy. So flash forward from my first crush. So about 7th grade, I was about 11 years old. And I remember just, I don't know, just dealing with stuff. I remember one of my first weeks, I was told I was ugly. And yeah, my middle school crush, his name was Bo Clafton. And so about, I would say, it was 7th grade year and I just turned 12 and I got my braces. And you know that awkward puberty stage, like when you're like in middle school and all that stuff, all that boyfriend girlfriend thing. I really didn't think I was gay, or I didn't even know, actually when I didn't even know the term gay, honestly. I didn't understand that, it just didn't cross my mind. And about Christmas time, we at our school issued like us each student have an Apple computer, like their own personal Apple computer. So you can take it to school, work on school projects there, and then take it home and use it. And during Christmas break, there was actually a block system on there. Like, you can't get onto like social media sites or porn sites and stuff like that. But remember, this was like 2008, so like Facebook kind of just started. So I actually started looking at porn when I was 12. So anyways, I was actually watching, no joke, I on YouTube, I googled gay guys kissing and stuff like that, and it was just like a turn on. And yeah, when I was watching gay porn, I even had a site. It's called gaytube.com or www. Anyways, not the point. I'm not going to promote porn. If you're under 18, do not watch porn. You probably are, but yeah. And when I was watching gay porn, I didn't even think I was gay at first. Like, I had no attraction to, I mean, it didn't click in my mind that I was gay, like, at all. It It was just like, okay, whatever, right? Ninth grade year was alright. I was just, just focused on academics and stuff like that. 10th grade, same thing. I think 10th grade year, 10th grade year, it was 2013, I believe. Yeah. No, 2012. Fuck, has it been 4 years? 2012, on this very day, May 26th, it was my 10th grade year. And this is when I started noticing it. It just kind of like clicked in my head, like all of a sudden it's just like, whoa, I'm gay, cool. I walked to my brother's room. He's like the one that's 2.5 years younger than me. And I go into his room. I'm like 15 years old, and he was 13 and I was 15 at the time, and I just sat there and just said, I need to tell you something. And then he's like, with the serious look, with the most serious look I've ever had on my face. I didn't know what to say, so I said, dude, I think I'm gay. And then he just looked at me like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I think so. And the first thing he said was, don't tell mom. And when I heard that, I just thought, I just didn't want to disappoint my parents, and I didn't want to burden anybody with that. And I thought being gay was, I don't know, I didn't really think about it, because honestly, when I was growing up, my parents didn't tell me that being gay was wrong. I went to like this summer school. It's like, I applied, it's called Cushing Academy there, and I was just basically out, and that was it. Like, I'm like, okay, this is a new place, right? Nobody knows me from this from my hometown, and it's like, if it all fails and goes bad, then oh well, right? Like in Massachusetts, and I'm from New Mexico, so it's like halfway across the country, and no one would know me. I decided to be out and gay and just be me, basically. I mean, I had a really big crush on this guy. He was Italian, and his name was Francesco. And yeah, I thought he liked me, but I don't know. And as my mom describes it, she's like, something changed about me when I came home and got off the airplane. She's like, I don't know what it was, but something was off about you. And I'm like, okay. I started my junior year. It was alright. I was more, I guess, comfortable with myself at this point. I actually decided to come out to like my friends and everyone via Facebook, so that happened. I remember getting like a lot of unfriend lists, and then getting inboxes of people saying you're such a faggot and stuff like that, and you're going to hell, and I have gotten the whole spiel. I was just lonely and lost, and I had no support. I felt like eat lunch in the library. I didn't even focus on school. That's how depressed I got. It was like one morning in school, I got up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell my mom I'm gay. So anyways, I got up, did like get ready. I walk up to her, and then I just hug her, and I said, will you still love me no matter what, Mom? And then she's like, yes. And then I hugged her really more tight, and I started crying. And then I told her that I was gay, and I'm like, Mom, I think I'm gay. And at that point, she just kind of just said, okay. And I went to school. I remember my dad was taking me to school that morning, and I was going to tell him too, but I just didn't have the balls to tell my dad that I was gay. 2 days later, my mom finally confronted me and said that, she's like, are you sure you're gay? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, do you know it's wrong? I'm like, what? And then she was telling me her stuff on it, and then how she has had gay friends and stuff like that. I think when you tell some people you're gay, they think of it like a dark side, and not really just that you like guys and that's it. That's like the point of it. It was a bit awkward. I remember getting depressed, really depressed, and I started overeating, and I gained a lot of weight too. And it was about mid-September, I decided to ditch school. So I ditched school for a whole entire week. My classes just plummeted to F's, and I was failing classes, and and I was like super depressed. So my parents decided to drop me out of school. I never finished high school. I got my GED that November when I was 16, and then I started college. Going to college at 16 is kind of different because most people are more older. I signed up for Grindr at that point in my life. So I signed up for Grindr. That's when I started chatting with guys, other gay guys, because I knew one gay guy in my old high school, and everybody knew he was gay, and I didn't know there was even a gay-straight alliance when I was in high school. Parents and my brothers and my grandparents on my mom's side have actually become accepting of me. I remember my mom telling me that my aunts kind of figured out that I was gay, and they said that I was going to go to hell and that I should be in some conversion therapy and stuff like that. But I don't talk to those aunts anymore because other family issues, not the point. I don't know. I know my extended family does know I'm gay. It's just I just don't keep in communication with them because, yeah. I just think being open and being yourself and being true to yourself and being true to others is way better. Honesty, I believe, is the best policy. My little brother, who's 12 now, who's like the youngest out of like us three, he's always known that I was gay. It's just normal to him, so I find that actually comforting that to him it's normal. It's like, it's okay, you're gay, cool, I don't care. Coming out afterwards, and it's like I really didn't have anything wrong with it. It's just they were just accepting, and I was like, okay, cool. I did have struggles with my parents, honestly, for a while. It took my mom, honestly, about 3 years to finally come to terms with it, I guess. I don't know, my coming out story is not really dramatic or traumatizing as most coming out stories, or I think coming out is more for yourself, but not for everyone else to know that you are gay. I guess accepting you as a person, that you are who you are because you are who you are, basically. I was born this way, and that's how it is. I believe putting myself out there on the internet saying that, yes, I am gay, yes, I am a dude, yes, I do like other dudes, is hopefully saying something and saying that the world should be more accepting of people. And I just wanted to tell you guys my story because I want you guys to get to know me better. And being gay is a small portion of who I am. Then I told Facebook. Here's the problem. I didn't tell anyone personally, like any of my friends or anything. I told everyone via Facebook that I was gay, and I really wish I just had some support, honestly. What was it, sophomore year, I started watching a lot of coming out videos, and YouTube, before I came out, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how people came out to their parents and how their stories are. And it was inspiring to see how like some stories were good and some stories were bad, and how the resolution was in their stories and everything. And just watching those videos helped me through the process of just accepting myself as a person, of being gay, and just knowing who I was and wanting to share that with my family and my friends and people, because it's just like, that's who I am, that's a part of me. And I just think watching other coming out stories is helpful, and seeing that yes, some coming out stories are good. And anyways guys, I just want to tell my coming out story for you guys because I feel like hopefully it's helpful to someone out there. Someone out there may watch this video and I don't know, it might be like the boost of encouragement they need or something like that. I think I needed that boost of encouragement, and I believe that YouTube did help me. If you want to private message me, just message me through Snapchat. My Snapchat will be down below. Check out all my other social media sites down below. Subscribe, please. And yeah, so I hope this video was at least helpful to someone. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later, so boy.